My name is Amber Reed, R-E-I-D, birthday 12/27/90. I'm turning 32, but like I'm almost positive my like mental age, like my brain is stuck at 17. I'm actually starving, so okay, yes, I troll. Whatever, Trollin has entered the chat. I'm totally fine with a clickbait title because you guys know I love me a clickbait title. You're not paying attention to your health, you don't care about your health, you don't care about your body, you want to die, you could have ate healthy, you chose not to, do you really need to go on vacation, you buy health insurance instead. I just don't want to hear it.
No one cares!
Hey guys, guten Abend aus Deutschland, good evening from Germany. Miss Amber's posted another video and it's titled Forcing Myself to Eat for 12 Minutes Straight on Semaglutide / Ozempic. The whole thing is 12.5 minutes long. Before we get in today's video, I'm going to have to give a disclaimer or an intro. The first thing is I do not approve of people like her at the approximate weight of 600 pounds or over to eat on camera, simply because she's been glorifying, exploiting for monetary gain her food addiction for almost 11 years on YouTube. It is a complete mystery to me how YouTube can approve of this. And she's also been spreading medical misinformation, and she's been lying about being on a weight loss journey for the same 11 years that she's been on YouTube. Now, currently she's going through an arc where she's trying to make us believe that she's on Ozempic. I doubt it. I personally strongly doubt it that she is, because if she actually was on Ozempic, she would right now try to make us believe that she is still stuffing her stomach to the brim. She's also used the expression "to the full mark." I'd never heard that before in a recent vlog. And so she is still continuing her self-harming activities. And now she's filming an entire vlog, as it seems, of force-feeding herself for 12 minutes straight. I'm completely against it. If I see anything going on in that video that I do not I do not want on my channel, I'm just gonna cut it out. I apologize for that. But I find Amber Lynn Reed's behavior on YouTube, on a public platform, highly dangerous and offensive. And so with all of that said, I'm gonna go ahead and play the video and see what I can leave in.
Hey guys, welcome.
Hey.
Welcome to a new vlog. So I am going to start saying the dates in these videos so people don't have to be confused and start matching up timelines.
I'm never confused when I watch your vlogs. I know you're completely off the rails, and so you just telling us the dates means nothing to me, but go ahead.
And making sense of it all. So I'll just tell you, today is Monday, June 10th.
So she's still a week behind.
So hello, welcome to a new vlog.
You just said it, repetitive, Your Honor.
It is hot outside, my hair ain't it.
Okay, but you're not outside, you're usually inside sitting on your swamp ass.
I really want my hair to be down right now.
Then take it down. Why are we talking about this then?
But it's just, when my hair is down, I'm literally like 50 million degrees hotter than I
50 million degrees, huh? Exaggerate much?
need to be. As I'm standing here wearing long
Yeah, I saw the bat wings.
sleeves. Not only are they long sleeves, but also it's black and I'm wearing black pants.
Yeah, I've been wondering about that. Are you a glutton for punishment? I mean, you are trying to self-harm in every one of your vlogs and every day of your life, because otherwise you'd be losing weight. But, yeah, have you asked yourself why you're doing that?
You know me. I don't make sense half the time.
That is correct.
So I have a couple updates. My semaglutide shot gave me a bruise, and this is the first time that's happened to me.
Oh, we still got the upspeak going on, trying to be annoying because she knows it drives everybody up the wall when she speaks like mentally challenged person.
And as soon as my mom gave me the shot, like, it started itching, and that also has never happened. So I immediately was like, okay, this is a little different than last time, but I'm pretty sure it's just like a normal thing. Like, it
Yeah, in your life it probably is.
happens to people, so we're good, but I currently do have a little bruise. And as the time goes on, I'm learning more about semaglutide, which I love learning more.
Why? Actually, you should have checked into the side effects and what you're putting your body through. And maybe then you would have decided this is not for me, because knowing myself, I'm just going to continue to stuff my face. And so maybe it's not worth having this chemical in my body and putting my body through this stress while I'm still continuing my self-destructive behavior of stuffing my stomach to the brim every single day.
And when people are on semaglutide, it's really easy for them to like not eat enough protein.
Strange how she now speaks for other people that are on Ozempic. That is sick.
Which very much causes loss of muscle. It causes lots of hair loss.
Huh. I find this also strange. Why is she mentioning this? She's been having muscle atrophy for years because she's not moving enough. Even though she should move even more than we do out here in order to keep her muscles active. But you can tell by the way she moves around that her muscles have atrophied. And so she could counteract this if she moved more in this time of taking Ozempic. But no, she still stuffs her face all day long while she's on Ozempic. And now she's going to explain to us what she's going to do about losing muscle mass.
And your girl does not want that. So I heard it's really good to stay around 100 grams of protein. I just am not good at that at all.
Yeah, I don't know what you eat all day, but it's definitely the wrong things, cause look at yourself, right?
So I think today is going to be my first day where it's like I'm going to start actually like actively tracking protein. I haven't been tracking anything.
She hasn't been tracking anything. You see that, you guys? She does not care about her life. She is standing in front of us, holding a TED Talk about Ozempic and its effects, just to make money, just to exploit her food addiction on the internet and to spread some more false information.
And it's been really freeing, not having to like count calories or Weight Watcher points or
Yeah, we know, and you've been doing that for almost 11 years. No regard as to what the food you are ingesting is doing to your body. You're just driving your life against the wall.
I'm never on track and I'm never losing weight. This and that. Like, I've just been eating what feels right.
I've been saying that since 2018.
I'm not doing like breakfast, lunch, dinner. I'm just eating what I want. You know what I'm saying? And it's obviously working. So
it's obviously not working because look at what we got standing in front of us.
Like to have to track my protein, it's giving me a little anxiety. It's making me a little anxious because I feel like usually when I have to start tracking something, it's just like a weird trigger for me. And then
or you're completely incapable of doing it.
And that's when I just like give up and then fail. I just am very much in a different headspace. I'm more like positive and I just feel lighter and I just feel better.
Oh, she feels lighter and she feels better, but she doesn't look smaller. That's weird.
But I do still have triggers, obviously. And so
yeah, very obviously.
Something about counting numbers is triggering for me.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been doing it. So what is this to preface to?
And it's always been triggering for me. But
yeah, we know that you are just continuously stating facts that have been known in your community for years on end.
I kind of just want to track for a little bit, just my protein. Literally, that's it. See how much protein am I actually getting a day. People fail at weight loss because they give in to their cravings and they overindulge and they eat too many calories. Period. That is how you gain weight. You eat too many calories. And it's simple. Say no. Like, how much does 100 grams of protein really look like? And also, another update, I don't have any semaglutide symptoms, or side effects as people call them. Like, I no longer have nausea, I no longer feel tired, because the first couple of weeks it was just making me so tired. Like,
or maybe it was because you were still popping the Delta gummies.
I literally have no symptoms. It is like the craziest thing. Like, it feels so much better being on semaglutide than I did when I was on Ozempic. I just felt so sick on Ozempic, and
because you were still stuffing face. Okay, I don't know, my mind is running two tracks at the same time. Number one, I don't believe her for 1 second that she's on Ozempic. So she's telling that story just like she told us all those hundreds of lies about the weight loss surgery arc. And so I don't believe she is on Ozempic. But apparently she's done some research on the internet, so she's trying to make us believe that she is on Ozempic. She still hasn't lost any weight. I mean, obviously she has not. She's trying to make us believe she's lost weight. But we saw her in a recent vlog, a full body, and no, she has not lost any weight unless her legs are completely skinny now, which I doubt. But she's trying to make us believe that she's lost all the way from last year. She admitted to being 533. Now she's saying she's roughly 480, which means over 50 pounds she's lost, and we cannot tell. No, girl, no. And so the two tracks, right? Me believing in my heart she's not on Ozempic, and her standing here saying that she is on Ozempic and telling these lies is so strange to me.
I just had several symptoms that I did not enjoy, but I'm not really experiencing that with semaglutide right now, so that's feeling good.
Maybe because you're not taking it, or maybe you've gotten your body used to still stuffing your face while you are on an appetite suppressant.
Okay, guys, so this is a prime example of I'm not hungry.
Strange though, because you look high, and so you probably have the munchies. And so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you are trying to sell on your channel eating on camera again. And that is why you titled the video what you've titled it. And now you want to eat on camera. And if you do, my dear, I'm going to report you.
I literally do not want to eat. Don't want to drink anything.
So that is so weird. I mean, believing that arc that she is on Ozempic, she is really trying to sell us that she's gonna force herself to eat something.
I mean, I'm trying to get in my...
And that coming from a food addict that can't keep food out of her mouth all day long. You know what I'm saying?
My water. So we are doing that, so yay. I'm just like staring in my fridge and in my freezer, and I'm just like, girly pop.
Girly pop and sucking on her teeth, so definitely high.
Girly pop, you need...
So here's this is my translation of what is going on right now. Here we have the 600-pounder that still hasn't lost any weight, in front of her fridge, choosing what she's going to munch on while being high on Delta gummies. And she's selling us that as having to force herself to eat because she's on Ozempic. You guys catch how crazy this is, right?
The protein, like that's all I hear in my brain is protein. So I do have these guys. I've had these in my fridge for a minute or two. They don't go bad until February 17th of 2025. And this has a 30 protein. So I think starting off my day,
I think we're already having the duping delight on her face because she knows what she's trying to get away with right now.
Even though I've been awake for literally hours, but starting off my day with like, this is the first thing that goes inside my body.
Doubt it.
Might be something that I have to adjust to because these are not my favorite thing in the world. But if I can get 30 protein, like...
Wait a minute, hold up. I know you ain't over here making a duck face. Girl, I done told you about the duck face.
In my body, before I even eat anything, like these are only 160 calories. Like I low-key hate that I have to do it, but like...
You low-key hate having to do this? You are 600 pounds with no self-control and self-discipline whatsoever. And you are actually serious when you're saying that you're hating having to do this. Okay, keep going.
I have to do it. I don't want to lose more hair. I don't want to lose muscle. Like, I want to do this the right way. So.
Maybe it would be nice if you started actually monitoring what you're putting into that body. Not eating out anymore with mommy because, oh my gosh, has she put on weight? We saw that in the last vlog. And so you are just on a path of self-destruction, and now you're trying to sell it from a different angle. Let's see how much food you actually put into your face and how many timestamps I get out of this video.
All right, 30 protein, here we go. You gotta shake it. By the way,
you see this? You see this? There are no 50 pounds lost. Absolutely not.
This time is not accurate.
Who cares about that? We're looking at the masses hanging from your body right now. And she still got that liver back going on the right. I think that is what people called it in my comments before.
At all in the slightest. Right now it says it's 8:10. I promise it's not 8 in the morning and it's not 8.
Who cares? Nobody's listening to what you're saying anyway.
8 at night. Alrighty. Cheers.
Okay. So this is a protein shake that she feels she has to force down her throat because she's trying to get her protein in. And that is in the vlog of a 600-pounder with food addiction, documented food addiction on her channel. And there it is. And of course she had to check herself out in the viewfinder. It's almost like, I've said this before and I strongly believe in this. You know what an exhibitionist is, right? They show their genitals to strangers and love the shock effect on the other person's face. I think this is what she's doing. I think this is what she's feeling. She knows it's bad, you know? And she wants to do it and see if she can get away with it. And for whatever reason, YouTube allows her to continue to get away with it.
Wait a minute. I was expecting to be like, ew, but you know what? This actually...
Yeah, her taste buds are shot, so anything creamy going down her throat, of course, it's going to be a 10 out of 10, and it slaps.
Actually tastes so good because I don't have as much sweets as I used to.
I would like to go out on a limb and say that that is also a lie.
And I'm telling you, I used to be a sweets girly every single day. But this chocolate peanut butter Premier Protein.
There she goes again.
She kind of slaps.
Yeah, hey, I called it. Kind of slaps. Because this is a food addict practicing her addiction on the internet, trying to sell that she has to force herself to ingest protein. Wow.
I'm not gonna lie. Wait, I'm actually gonna enjoy this. So
of course you're gonna enjoy it because it's food and you're a food addict.
I'm actually about to have a meeting through Zoom. And then after the meeting, I'm probably going to eat something.
How about taking a shower? Because
I'm feeling like I need a little like texture in my life. It's not that I'm really hungry because...
Hungry! The 600-pounder that's been spending most of her awake hours during the past, I don't know, 30 years eating, doesn't know how to pronounce the word hungry. So she says hungry.
Like I said, I'm not exactly hungry.
Hungry!
Like my hunger cues are very...
non-existent. You just stuff face all throughout the day.
Far and few in between.
Okay, yeah, maybe she's talking about the real hunger cues, where she actually feels hungry. I think her entire system is messed up when it comes to that, because I doubt she's leaving enough time between her last meal and eating again for her body to actually send her hunger signals.
And sometimes I know that like I need to eat just because I know I need to eat. So I will definitely show you guys what I'm having.
That is so strange too, that she has to eat. She could easily not eat for a week and her body would not mind that. Her body would actually appreciate that. And so her constantly saying she has to eat is so odd to me.
Okay, yay, meeting is over. It went really, really good.
I don't even care what the meeting was about or who it was with, because you are just desperate for views and you're just gonna forget about hinting at this. And when somebody's gonna ask you in a future live stream or maybe in the comments, you're not gonna know what they're talking about.
Now I'm gonna make something to eat. I will show you guys what it is and the protein count on it.
See the dupe and delight? She is most definitely enjoying doing this. An entire vlog of her eating.
So I'm gonna make some Brussels sprouts, some of this roasted cauliflower and cheese ravioli, and chicken sausage. So this is how the Brussels sprouts and the jalapeno chicken sausage is looking so far.
Okay, I don't care about that and I don't care about your assessment. We're just gonna move on to you stuffing it in your face if that's what you're gonna do. So now she's calling it a taste test. Now again, look at the title of the video. And now she's doing a taste test. And so I think the 600-pounder with no control over how much food she shovels into her face is trying, just like Chantal, to sell to us why she's eating on camera. So now this is a taste test in the middle of a video that she titled Forcing Herself to Eat for a Few Minutes Straight, whatever minutes.
So I've actually never tried these raviolis before, so let's try it.
There's another timestamp. And looking into the camera, and you notice Chantal is doing the same thing. When she does a live stream, she talks to her audience. She usually looks into the camera or at the comments. But whenever they eat, they only look at themselves in the viewfinder.
Oh my god, that's good. Wow. That doesn't need sauce. It doesn't need seasoning. It doesn't need anything because all the flavors in the middle with the cauliflower. Whoa, that's good. All right, so now let's try the Brussels sprouts with the jalapeno.
And we're gonna get another timestamp out of this one.
Chicken sausage.
There she is, a 600-pounder shoveling food into her face, eating out of a trough, standing up. And the moaning, of course, while looking into the viewfinder.
That slaps. Now let's try all of it together. Kind of a big bite.
So this is basically a mukbang video where a 600-pounder is just flaunting that she cannot keep food out of her mouth.
But you know what? We're gonna go for it.
Yeah, let's go. And looking into the viewfinder, because this is feeder content. I haven't been paying attention if she's been wearing her feeder necklace, but this is definitely feeder content.
Oh my god. Dang, this all goes so good together. Am I already full? Wait, I'm not even joking. Ugh. So this is gonna be a feat to eat. It's super freaking tasty. Like, I'm gonna give this 11 out of 10. Like, I actually became a...
So now she's evaluating the taste of the food. So we started off as her saying she's gonna have to force herself to eat because otherwise she doesn't get enough nutrition into her body. Now it's turned into a taste test, and she is obviously obsessed with eating on camera.
Chef. But it's like, my appetite is no longer. So
that is bullshit.
So I'm gonna actually eat this very slowly and enjoy it and get in my other 38 grams of protein.
See the dupe and delight. Okay, Amber, I don't know what's gonna happen in this vlog, but I hope you're not gonna continue to eat, because I'm no fortune teller, but it's pretty safe to say that I'm not gonna be the only one reporting you for eating on camera.
But that's actually really good. Like, after having this bowl and then just that shake, 68 grams already. Okay. All right, guys, it took me about 30 minutes to finish this.
Oh, so this is the second bowl already?
I am stuffed. I can't eat anymore, but I am excited for my leftovers tomorrow, which I've been having
Okay, so she didn't have the second bowl too.
cool down. So we can close this and then put it in the fridge. I need to make a very big disclaimer.
I'm so excited about it. Not really. I mean, of course, we're all aware of the fact that she's just trolling throughout this entire video.
I know I'm heavy on the I'm not hungry today.
And I don't believe a word you're saying.
It's 2 days after I took my semaglutide injection, and that's usually like when it really hits, where I'm just like, what's food? What's like, really, what is food?
She is so fake about this. She is so fake. She is still obsessed with food. You can easily tell how she's behaving in her taste test moment that she just had. She is still obsessed with eating food throughout the entire day. She's bullshitting right now.
Do we need it? Like, you guys have watched my journey throughout the years.
Yeah, and you've done nothing but gain weight.
And I think you guys know more than ever, if it's working for me, it's probably going to work for pretty much anybody.
So basically, nothing works for you. I don't know how you lost weight in 2020. Was that when she was on Ozempic? I don't even care. I just know that throughout the year, she has continually gained weight and has increased her weight from 369 pounds that she started off at to roughly 600 now. And so here she is sitting there talking about things that worked for her. You see how obsessed she looks? Because she is desperate for that YouTube coin. That is her only shot at continuing to overeat on a daily basis.
I know I haven't even been on it for a full month. We're getting very, very close. We're like maybe 5 days away. But like already in the time that I've been on it, it has changed my life.
Has it increased your views? I have not been paying attention. But has it increased your views? Is that how it changed your life? Because it sure hasn't changed your weight in a positive way.
Like actively, it has changed my life already. And I just...
In what ways? I would like to know.
Just feel so good.
Good? Okay, so what feels good? Can you run down the road? Have you started jogging yet? I don't know. Are your legs smaller? You want to share a little bit of that with us? Or are you just sitting in front of us again on that swamp ass like you have been for the past few years, just holding TED Talks about something that is not happening?
Positive. It's honestly mind-blowing.
Yeah, it is mind-blowing how consistent you are with lying your ass off on this platform while you are harming not only yourself, but impressionable members of the audience. Mind-blowing to me. Look at that sociopathic face, and there are no more questions.
Truly. Since being on semaglutide, I have lost 22 pounds.
No, you have most certainly not, Amber.
In a little over 3 weeks, and I know for a fact that would not have happened if it wasn't for this like miracle drug. It's honestly magic. It really is. And
yeah, it is magic how you lose weight, but it doesn't show at all. And also, it is so strange to me how you're not taking the credit for losing all the way down from 533 pounds to roughly 480, which is the fictitious number she told us in the last weigh-in, which, by the way, I'm going to pepper this in because we have not forgotten, Amber.
Honestly, the reason why that I don't show myself when I am stepping on the scale is because I weigh myself naked. I feel like once I get to like 490, I will just step on the scale with some clothes on, call it a day, show you guys. Maybe I'll have my mom film it or something, just because it's not that I want to like prove myself to people. It's just, it makes me sad that people actually think that I would lie about something as silly as that, because if that was the case, I would make myself a lot smaller than in the 500s. I could tell you that right now.
But when she said it, we also knew that she wasn't going to do it, and so.
Not only do these weight loss injections help with people who are morbidly obese, they help with so many other things as well. I'm not going to be Dr. Lynn over here, but
Yeah, I'm just looking at you and I'm thinking, wow, what kind of delusion does it take for a 600-pounder to sit on her ass while not losing weight, talking about these things without even blushing? That can only be a full-blown sociopath.
Definitely do your research if you're thinking about doing it or if you just want to know more about it. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, I'm thoroughly an advocate for this.
While you're still gaining weight, okay.
All right, you guys, it is time for my next meal.
Yeah, let's see what slop she puts together this time. Okay, not bad for a 600-pounder, but we also know that she still eats takeout food and stuffs her face all day long with unhealthy foods. And so, nice, Amber, but I'm not impressed because your body size shows us that you are not just eating things like this. I'm not going to use this as a timestamp because this is actually healthy food, but I would like to just keep it in to show you this from 2019. And some more stuffing her face, but of course healthy food, so I'm not going to use this timestamp either. But she's most definitely high. Look at her eyes, look at the way she is talking. It just gives high as fuck.
Mini pepper. Of course, a carrot. Okay.
It's actually a mystery to me how she didn't put eating on a 600-pounder, eating on camera ASMR in her title.
Hey, you guys, so I am done eating for the day and for the night.
Okay, so this is about 10 minutes of a 600-pounder stuff in her face and talking shit about Ozempic. And by shit, I mean she's giving out wrong information. She's not putting a disclaimer in for the side effects, and so she's talking out her ass. She shouldn't be able to talk on a public platform about this, and yet here we are.
So that means I had 85 protein, and that was with me trying. Normally, I never have that Premier protein. So I would have only had like around 50 protein if it wasn't for that
talking shit again.
Premier shake. So I'm probably going to be having one of those every single day because that's going to help a lot.
See, and if she never gets punished for lying like this and putting up a show like this just for the YouTube coin, she won't stop because she doesn't have a conscience to tell her to stop. So eventually she's going to need to be stopped by outside forces such as maybe responsible people on YouTube.
I know a lot of people are like, Amberland, you're so fat. You don't have to eat for days on end.
That is correct.
Like, you don't even have to eat for weeks on end.
I'm not sure about that. Because she would detox, and so she would definitely have to be in the supervision of a doctor, but theoretically correct.
There's so much that food gives us that we need, and protein is a really good example of that. Like, I don't want to lose hair. I don't want to lose muscle.
Well, it's kind of too late for you to worry about losing hair because look at the few hairs you have left, and they're split all the way up to your scalp, and so you're gonna lose that hair.
Like, I'd rather not become weaker. I'd rather not become like thin hair girly pop. Like,
but weaker, you're not really worried about that because if you were, then you would go out for walks more. And if you're worried about getting mocked on the street, you could walk through your apartment and you could do it to a degree. Like, remember when you had the step counter? You could do it to a degree where you actually get your steps in and lose weight that way. But you're not worried about getting weak. You're sitting on your ass all day long and you're stuffing your face.
My hair is already thinning out due to like menopause and how much heat I used to add to it. It's like I don't want to find other reasons to like thin my hair out and stuff.
Okay, noted.
So I'm just trying to do the right thing over here. I'm trying to figure it out. It's
no, you're not. You're lying your ass off, especially in this vlog. And you're trying to sneak in that you're eating on camera again, and I wouldn't recommend it if I was you. But then again, I don't care how much lower your income, gets.
day at a time, and I'm just really proud of my progress.
Yeah, of course you're proud of yourself. You've been proud of yourself for 11 years for one thing or another that you never accomplished.
Like, genuinely, I am just really happy that like food isn't like controlling me anymore.
That gives me a spring 2023 vibes when she was telling us all these stories about discomfort, discomfort, discomfort. You're gonna hear about this a lot. I have totally fixed my relationship with food, you guys.
To finally be successful, something has to click up here. And something clicked for me, and it's the fact that I beat discomfort, 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 discomfort. I have come to terms that that is what is holding me back, and that is what has been messing me up, because every time I feel that uncomfortable feeling and I have to sit there with my feelings and I have to sit there and process, why do you really want to eat right now? Because your ass is not hungry. Normally those are the times where I would cave and I didn't want to like dive deeper into how I'm feeling and all that stuff. But now that I'm willing to do that, it has just made this journey so much easier. But it's every hour I'm having to say no.
But you're saying no.
It's like some people are like, okay, you said no for 2 weeks. Cool. But it's like, how many hours are in 2 weeks? That's how many times I've had to say no. Because it's every hour where it's like, should I order takeout? Should I get a candy bar? Should I get some chips?
She's full of shit. She's desperate for that YouTube coin, and that's where we're hearing her say these things.
Instead, I'm able to look at food and be like, okay, I am literally living and I need to eat to live. I'm not living to eat.
This would be so impressive if it wasn't her saying it. If it was any other super morbidly obese person saying it, I would say, you go girl, and I would snap my fingers. But she is full of shit, and she's just trying to get people to believe what she's saying in order to continue getting the YouTube coin.
If I lose weight and become like a success story, no one's gonna watch me anymore. Like, do you actually care about me? And do you want to see me get better? Or are you really just like loving the demise, loving the train wrecks? Because the more train wreck I am, the more views I get. I was getting my lowest views when I was on really, really good track. When I first got with Feline, it was during that era. I was like losing weight, I was eating super healthy, and I was getting the lowest of views. And now that I'm like not doing that, I don't know. It's just like, it mentally messes with me hardcore. Knowing that I could lose my job if I become healthy and successful in my weight loss, like that's, like, don't say things like that. I'm trying to find like what nutrients do I need as a person to feel better and to just become healthier. All right, you guys, it is the end of the night when I'm looking tired as heck.
Yeah, you've been looking high as fuck, but go ahead.
So it's time for question of the day.
Hit me.
Or questions, plural.
Hit me.
What time of the day were you born? I actually don't know.
Well, you have a mommy. Can she not remember?
And I've asked my mom this, and she doesn't remember.
Yeah, okay. I mean, she was probably high when she had you, right?
My birth certificate literally doesn't say the time on it.
Okay.
And I'm just like, how do I find this information? Because I want to know. Did you get a PCP? Yes, I now officially have a doctor here in Oklahoma.
Okay. It was about time.
Who was that friend you had lunch with? Someone you met at Pride? And actually, no, that's a friend I've had for a while now.
Okay, you have so many friends, we know.
And I actually went with them and my mom to Pride. I wonder how long it will be before she decides she has to quit Ozempic because it's working.
Yeah, what about that CT scan and not finding any sludge in your gallbladder because of rapid weight loss, huh? What happened to that? Have you forgotten about that lie? What's going on, Amber?
Why would I quit it if it's working? That is
because of the sludge in your gallbladder. That was the reason why you quit last time, you idiot.
the very reason why I'm currently taking it. I want it to work.
Okay, oh, so she's like mind over matter, like, hey, I'm manifesting no sludge in my gallbladder at all because that's the girly pop I am.
Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video.
Nope, we did not, but I got a few nice timestamps out of this for you stuffing your face on camera. I hope you're not gonna make it a staple on your channel because that's gonna eat into your, I don't even want to say savings, she has none, but into her income. And so, yeah, you guys, let me know what you think. What were the reasons for her to put up this video? Is she trying to sneak back in the eating on camera? Do you believe she's on Ozempic or not? I have a strong feeling she is not. I think this is an arc, like a whole sack of lies, like the weight loss surgery arc was. And so I'm not impressed. She looks as big. I'm not saying she's gaining weight, right? She doesn't look like she's gaining, but she's most definitely not losing. And since we haven't seen a true weigh-in in years, none of this is impressing me in any way. And so, all right, I'm gonna go. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.